The Cozy English. Learn English slowly. Hi everyone, it's Emma. I'm really glad you're here with us today. And hi, I'm Daniel. I'm happy to be here. I'm trying a new tea today, but I think I add too much honey. It tastes like liquid sweetness into my tongue. Oh, that sounds dramatic and charming at the same time. I try my best, but being here with you feel calmer already. I feel that too. And I imagine our listeners are joining us quietly. Maybe during the break, maybe at night when everything slows down. Wherever they are, I hope this space feels soft. I've been thinking about something all morning. Why does life so hard sometimes? Even when nothing big is happening, but the happiness just appears. Oh, I see. That question is tender. Life can feel heavy is on quiet days. Sometimes the weight doesn't come from one big event, but from many small ones that piles up slowly. That makes me think maybe I'm not weak for feeling that heaviness. You are weak. Feeling heavy means you are human, and your heart is responding to something important. I get scared of heaviness. It makes me feel like something is wrong with me. This might be hard, but nothing is wrong with you. Hard days don't mean you're broken. These mean your heart is carrying more than usual. That feels comforting and a little emotional. That reminds me of the small moments from years ago. As we're walking home on a cold morning, and everything feels heavy and no clear reason. My back, my breath, my thoughts, everything. I sat on bench for 1 minute, just one, and the cold air touched my face like a reminder that happiness doesn't stay forever. It comes and it passes. That tiny moment softened the whole days for me. Oh, only 1 minute. That feels so simple, but so real. Yes, sometimes the heart only needs a tiny pause. Not a solution, not a plan, just a pause. Why do you feel guilty when life feels hard? Even when we have done anything wrong? Many people believe they must strong all the time. They think feeling heavy means they failing. But strength is an absence of struggle. Strength is the continuing to breathe through the struggle. That feels like something I want to remember. Holding softly then. You deserve compassion on hard days. You deserve patience. You deserve warmth. Emma, do you think listeners feel this too? The quiet happiness that show up without warning. I believe that many of do. Something listening right might be carrying something invisible, a worry, a fear, a lovely feeling, and they may not have told everyone. But being here, listening, breathing, already means they are not facing it alone. That feels warm, and I didn't expect it. Sometimes we need to hear that our harsh days make sense and that they deserve softness, not judgment. Emma, can I ask something that feels a little funny but also serious? Oh, that combination already sounds interesting. What's on your mind? Why do life so hard sometimes? I wake up, nothing terrible happens, but my heart still acts dramatic. I understand. Your heart sounds like your tea from earlier, a little too emotional. Yes, my heart is basically honestly. But seriously, why does it feel heavy? Sometimes life feels hard because the mind holds many small worries at the same time. They gather quietly, like dust on a shelf. Dust. Oh, that makes sense. My mind is definitely a dusty shelf. I didn't expect you to say so proudly. I'm just being honest. But if worries are small, why do you feel so big? Because small things grow when we don't give them some space. When rush, when we pretend we're okay, they stretch and they become heavier. So life is always hard because it's big problems. Oh, yes. Many hard days come from tiny emotional pressure. They add up. That makes me feel better. Like I'm not failing at life. I'm just carrying a micro worries then I realize. Exactly. And naming that softly can already make it lighter. Emma, there's a word I keep hearing, burden. People say life feels like a burden. What does really mean? Oh, that is soft but heavy work. A burden is something that feels hard to carry emotionally. For example, when someone feels responsible for too many things, it's similar to weight, but carries in the heart, not in the hands. I like definitions. It feels honest. And in other words, they appear often overwhelming. This is bright feelings when everything feels too much at once. Like your mind is saying, please slow down. That is definitely my mind. It says almost every day. And it says with personality and sure. Do you think everyone feels overwhelming? Or am I only a dramatic one? Oh, many people feel it. You're not star of drama here. You're part of human team. Human team? That sounds like love slowly. It is. Everyone has moments feel like too big. Even when nothing beats happiness outside. Then what makes the happiness go away? Sometimes very small. A gentle breath, a slow minute, or a tiny laugh can break the happiness. So laughing on my own drama is actually helpful. Yes, humor softens the heart. It's my life is always a problem to solve. Then I'm already winning. I laugh at myself all the times, and that's why your heart stays open. People who laugh easily usually recover gently. That feels nice to hear. The goal is not avoid a hard days. The goal is learn to help them gently, maybe even with a small smile. I didn't expect that to feel comforting. Life becomes softer when we stop hiding our feelings. They start talking to them, even kindly. So next step is to talk my feelings like friends. Yes, say, hey, overwhelmed. Can you chill a little? I'll try that tonight. Emma, when life feels hard, do you think our hearts trying to tell us something? I'll try that tonight. Emma, when life feels hard, do you think our hearts are trying to tell something? Oh, yes. The heart always speaks, but it speaks softly, when usually too rushing to hear it. My heart probably talk a lot. I think I keep putting it mute. I can imagine that. Your heart waving tiny flags, trying to get attention. A poor heart. I should apologize to Elite later. I think would reassure that. When life feels heavy, the heart is usually saying, slow down, look at me for a moment. But why does it talk in such mysterious ways? Why not send a clear message? Because the heart uses words, it uses feelings. Tired, worried, tiniest, is small age. Oh, So all those dramatic emotions are basically my heart's notifications. Yes, emotional notifications. Nothing annoys phone kind though. Mine feels a little annoying sometimes, then you're receiving them correctly. So when I feel sad for a reason, my heart is saying something. Usually it's one care, maybe rest, maybe connection, maybe silence. Heart feelings are often quiet requests. That makes sadness feel less scary. Sadness is an enemy. It's a gentle knock on the door. My emotions knock loudly. Your emotions probably kick the door sometimes. Accurate. Very accurate. What about stress? What is stress trying to say? Stress often says, you're doing too much, or you forgot to breathe, or your mind is carrying too many tabs open. Tabs opened, yes. My brain is like a browser with 48 tabs, and one of them playing music, but I can't find it. Oh, that image is perfect. That's exactly how stress feels. So the heart wants simplicity. Yes, softer moments, fewer tabs, a little rooms. Do you think the heart gets tired of being ignored? The heart doesn't get angry, but it doesn't quiet. And when it becomes quiet, life feels heavier because you lose inner warmth that help you move. Oh, that sounds important. It is. Listening to your heart isn't romantic. It's a quiet skill, a small daily kindness. So I don't need to understand everything. I just need to listen. Exactly. Listen to the tone of the feelings, not drama or your thoughts. And I think my thoughts love drama. They win awards. I believe that. They probably read whole carpet in the head. Yes, and my own emotions show up wearing fancy outfits. When we need calmer dress code, maybe cozy pajamas only. That's the perfect rule for the heart. So, what's the real message behind the happiness? Usually this: you're human. Slow down. You're carrying too much alone. Let yourself breathe. Oh, that feels like something I need to hear today. And I'm glad you did. When you understand your feelings, they stop starving. They start guiding. I like that. Feelings as guides, not problems. Yes. And when you listen, life doesn't become easy, but it's calmer, gentler. Daniel, have you ever noticed how one small thing can make the whole day feel heavy? Oh, absolutely. One tiny mistake and suddenly my whole brain screams, these days it ruins. Your brain is very dramatic. Did you ever take a day off? I wish. Does your heart ever get dramatic? Or sometimes it does. It whispers things like, Emma, you're tired. And then I answer, I know, but can we please focus? So both of us agree with our emotions. That feels comforting. Humans agree with themselves more than with anyone else. Emma, what do you first when a hard day starts? Usually, I pause, a small pause, just a breath. But I'm curious, what do you do first? Honestly, I panic for 5 seconds. Then I pretend I'm fine. Oh, that is such a Daniel style solution. Thank you. I try. But do you think pretending works? Only if you're pretending to be calm enough to take a real breath. Haha, good point. Why do you think we make difficult days harder? Maybe because we expect ourselves to be strong all the time. Yes, we forgot allowed to feel tired. Wait, allowed? You mean there's no rule that says I'm a superhero 24/7? No cap required, Daniel. Good. Mine would be wrinkle anyway. Do you think hard days teach us anything? Maybe they teach patience or the art of panicking too fast. Oh, I like that. Do not panic too fast. That should be printed on mug. I bet like that mug. But Emma, what do you think hard days teach you? They remind me gently words better than for it. My mind may push, but my heart always asks for softness. That feels true. My mind sounds, but my heart whispers. And we usually need a whisper more. So how do we actually hold a hard day? What does it look like? Maybe it looks like lowering expectations for a little while, or laughing or something small, and letting yourself rest without guilt. Rest without guilt. That sounds illegal. Only in your mind. In real life, it's allowed. Then I should practice it a lot. Do you think life would feel easier or talk ourselves with kindness? Oh, definitely. My inner voice sometimes sounds like a stress manager. Tell him relax. Maybe offer him tea. He needs that. What about Emma? What's your inner voice like? Mine tries to be calm, but sometimes it sounds like a gentle old lady reminding to drink water. That's adorable. In the end, hard days don't ask you to fix everything. They ask to hold ourselves kindly, with maybe a little humor. Yes, humor, breath, and softness. That feels like something we can carry together. Emma, do you think we sometimes forget the small steps can brighten a heavy day? Oh, yes. Humans are friendly. We wait for a big miracle when sometimes a tiny step already helps, like drinking water, because my body definitely celebrates when I remember. You're probably throws a little part each time. A very tiny part with one guest. That's a party. What a small step that usually helps you? Maybe opening the window. Fresh air feels like a tiny reset button. What about you? A slow breath. One simple breath. It tells my body we're okay. We even if it feels heavy. Just one breath. That's so simple. It feels suspicious. Suspicious kindness. But it works. I love that phrase. Do you think people expect too much from themselves on hard days? Yes. Many people try to win the day, even when the day is too heavy to win. They forget that choose a smaller goal. Like, what kind of goal? A tiny one. Make your bed, drink water, stretch your shoulders, smile once. Tell yourself you are trying. So basically, be a kind human to yourself. Yes, kindness looks simple, it feels powerful. Can I ask you something funny? Please do. Why do you think your mind gets so dramatic on hard days? Because my brains love performance. If it could, it would audition for a drama movie. I would watch that movie. Thank you. I'll be famous soon. But maybe your brain isn't dramatic. Maybe it just wants attention. Wow, called out by Emma on a podcast. But you're right. Sometimes I get dramatic because I feel lonely inside my own feelings. Oh, I see. And that's very human. When we feel alone inside a heavy moment, everything feels louder. That feels true and soft at the same time. So what really helps on hard days? If we had to say simply, softness, slowness, humor, and one tiny step. I can do tiny steps. I can't do giant ones, but tiny ones feels like my size. Tiny step fits everyone. There's no shoe size required. Good. My emotional feet, that's small. That's the cutest sentence you ever said. Before we say goodbye, I want to send warmth to everyone listening. If today feels heavy, please let yourself take one tiny step. Just one is enough. And we add a small PDF in the description. Sometimes you can read slowly, and on days you need softness. Thank you for spending this time with us. Your presence truly matters here. We hope your day becomes lighter, even in small ways. Our question for you is simple. What tiny step you can take today to bring yourself a little light? See you next time on Cozy English. Goodbye.